Hello, hello, hello. Hey, y'all, and welcome. My name is Mock Mordesia, and I am going to be playing Conan Exiles today. We're going to start a fresh playthrough. I already went ahead and set up my character. So her name is Viridian, and we're going with Crom so that we can learn all of the religions as we play. We went with a stoic voice so that she's not a screamer. Um, and her crimes are, and if you know me, I did choose these because they are very indicative of the person that I am. Her crimes are poor use of punctuation, breaking the fourth wall, and breaking a pinky promise. Um, when you look at this and you see all of these weird numbers, this is from a mod. It's better for, or um, legacy faces and new faces for women. So we've gone with 202049. And then this is Barbarian Barber, and we've gone with 202010. So, and I have improved quality of life so that we can adjust sliders as we need to, and I've gone ahead and done that. Um, the most important to me are eyes and adjusting the shape because to me it gives them like more life so they don't look like dead soulless eyes that stare into the void. I get enough of that at home. Um, and also the lips because I adjust the smile because they're all like already set at zero. So you're just flat, soulless, like not smiling, no emotion around the mouth. And so that also kind of brings a little life to the character. And then I did adjust thigh, hip, and depth. Well, hip width and depth to, make her look more like a woman, as well as the hands. That's a big one for me. A lot of people forget to adjust the hand size, and you can get, as a woman, you get these huge, meaty mitts on them. And yeah, I like to avoid that at all possible. So yeah, we adjusted that and slimmed them down. So we're gonna go ahead and finish the character. Yep, we're done.
During the year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was transported into the exiled lands, crucified, and left to die for crimes that they may or may not have committed. Death comes swiftly on black wings, until fate intervenes.
And no, I'm not gonna skip it. I like it.
Are you thirsty, dead woman?
Nope,
Shall I cut you down
I'm good.
from that corpse tree?
Just hanging around.
It might kill you.
Yes, I like puns.
You civilized women are soft. Your lives are not nailed to your spines. Where I come from, we kill our enemies in battle. We don't leave them in the desert to die like dogs.
Always wondered how you got your other hand
Live
free.
again, dead woman. This land does not love men. You are marked, and you cannot cross the ghost fence wearing that. It might have been kinder to leave you on the cross.
Here's a sip of water. I'm gonna leave now.
Live. survive. We will meet again, dead woman.
I mean, I guess. And it just left me to die in this sandstorm, but cool. Okay, so we're gonna bypass this. This is just for improved thralls and quality of life, which basically allows me to do various things. It has stack size increases, storage organization, allows you to have more than one thrall, to give them potions that they'll use automatically, you know, things like that. But we don't need to go through all of that. Okay. All right. So, press that.
One, the very boundaries of civilization. Beyond the passage of our highways lie the wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other. You cannot pass into the endless wastes enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead
To the city. Okay, and so in the top right-hand corner, you'll see our journey steps. So we've completed one, which was take our first steps, and now we are to investigate the smoke ahead of us. Along the way, we're gonna pick up stones and plant fiber from the various plants. Really good to just kind of spam E. We've already got our first level. You got. You have a sealed water. Okay. And we're just following the journey steps now, like gathering plant fiber and all of that mess. But we're gonna get a lot more stones, branches when we can find them. Sorry, my phone is going off now.
I am beaten, left to rot among the ruins of the past. There are others here, slaves, bandits and cannibals, exiles from lands I've never heard of. Some of them try to scrape a life from the wasteland, scrabbling in the rocks and sand for their own place. I cannot go on. The life that I left behind haunts me. The sun over the glittering spires of Belverus has forever denied me. The smell of my daughter's hair. I will pass the ghost fence, and this cursed land will finally end me. To whoever reads this note, I leave the last of my water and this message. Stranger, you have my pity. You do not know how cursed you truly are.
So sad. Okay. Just to spend attribute points. I like to start with expertise for carry weight. Then we'll get that up to 5. Then we'll move on to another one. So, picking up stones, picking up stones. Oh, hey, Caleb. And yeah, it is very Skyrim kind of, I guess. I actually have never played Skyrim. Please do not revoke my nerd card for that. I just never really got into that kind of like I played ESO and I played some stuff, but I never really got into the single player games like Elder Scrolls, Oblivion, all of that. I never played Skyrim. Hey, Jack. How are you? Hope everybody's having a good day. Right now we are picking up stones and plant fiber for crafting purposes later on. And our journey says we need to search for more survivors. They should be along the road ahead. Good to just spam as you move. Well, where there's birds, there's something. Ooh, branch. Oh, it disappeared into the sand. Okay. Well, is tikka masala like the spicy one? Ah, yes. Fat demon. And the dead body.
Gods curse this sandstorm. We were forced to take refuge before the wind scoured the skin from our faces. There is something in the storm. Beasts. We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls mingled with the screaming winds. The men are scared. I've put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire.
Ooh, that sounds
or
delish.
the axe.
I usually go with a korma because I am a wimpy person, but I like curry. All right, so in the top left-hand corner is where we have all of our stats. So I am very thirsty, so we're gonna have some water. Now we have to gather branches. Yay, another level. Be on the lookout for branches. You know, let me know if you see any. Because I will miss them. Two more branches. Well, we made it to what is affectionately known as Noob River. This is where you hang out until you level up some. Craft a stone pick. So until you get crafting benches, you craft things in inventory. Like so. Harvest stone with your pick. Oh, it's already on my hotbar. Yeah, it's a fun game. I really like it. It's got its bugs, and probably always will forever and ever, but that's okay. Oh, there's some stone. Okay. It's so pretty though. It's dated, but it's still pretty. All right, so for stone weapons, we're gonna start. Well, first we have to unlock So unlock all of these because there is 0 knowledge points to start. And this is what we're going to start with, actually, is daggers. Because for low level, they apply a bleed, and when you're low level, that's pretty handy to have a bleed. So we need to make some twine, and this little cogwheel is basically saying that it'll craft it for you and then craft the daggers. So, but we don't have enough branches. So, find more branches. Currently, this is just single player. I do have a dedicated private server, but I'm currently using it and didn't want to delete the character to start over. So, there's that. So, basically, you can do everything on a private or in single player that you can do on a private server, but there is no decay, and which means that your buildings don't decay when you build, and everything kind of respawns when you get out of render range, as opposed to a private server where they won't. So that's both a blessing and a curse because you can farm things easier in single player, but you also will have problems getting your stuff back because things will respawn. Right, do we have I like to make several pairs if I can. So because the durability is pretty low on them, so I like to craft like 2 to 3, just to be on the safe side. Here are more branches. There are trees. There should be branches. When you run, you always sound like an asthmatic. I don't understand why. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of rearranging. Big pack season. Alright, and now we craft a bedroll. Which looks... Oh, we need more plant fiber and sticks. Always the plant fiber and the sticks. And the journey steps are really helpful to help you learn the game as you go. Find those under J. We haven't unlocked a lot of them yet because we're still working on Survivor, but we'll get there. And here is a big fat grub. Which we can eat if necessary, but hopefully we won't have to. Well as the bugs. And the bee. So, you know, thinking about like just popping a bee in your mouth for, you know, always makes me think of the dogs that like bite bees because their dogs, and then they get the puffed up face, and it cracks me up. Yay! 6. Okay. So we can craft bedrolls now. Okay. Something like that. You get them from harvesting plants, and okay, and then you can put them in a beehive and get honey. All right, so it's good to place bedrolls as you go, because that's where you're gonna respawn, until you get a bed, and then you'll have 2 respawn points. So you'll have a bed and a bedroll, and that way, like, if you ever are gonna do anything that you feel like, maybe I might die, put down a bedroll. It's just the smart thing to do. And we'll go ahead and pick this guy up. Turn it to play an enemy. Okay. Wow. These guys up here will not aggro unless there are other red guys nearby. And they also have their babies with them. It's gonna make me feel bad, but you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, first, before I do this, let me make sure my dodge roll works. Okay. Lead got him. Oh. Oh, now he's gonna come back. All right. Why do I hear danger music? Okay. Okay. So, craft rough wraps. These are good things to have around. When you make 2, you actually make 6, because it comes in groups of 3. But these are handy to have on you at all times, because if a sandstorm pops up, you can heal yourself through it using the wraps. You can't use healing potions to do that, because if you take any damage, you stop healing from a healing potion. But wraps, it's a longer animation, and so you actually can't kind of be interrupted. So that's how you do that. And I don't know, you may have missed it earlier. I said that we were spending our points in expertise first for carry capacity, and then getting that first tick, first perk, tools lose durability, happens quickly, and hunger and thirst deplete 33% lower. So, good thing to have, and this is what influences your carry weight. So, and I never actually put more than 5 expertise in unless I'm gonna go harvest a whole bunch of stuff, because then the 20-point perk in there, Beast of Burden, when you're over encumbered, you can still move at full speed and dodge. So that's handy to have while you're like doing mass gathering. All right, we've got 1 more point to spend. I'm gonna start in vitality. We get more hit points. And then we gotta heal ourselves with one of our wraps. So. The harvest meat from a corpse. Okay. Need branches, of course. It's always branches. I'm gonna make a. Yeah, still need branches. I don't want to go too far. Don't want them to respawn. Make a skinning knife or a cleaver. I was gonna go for a cleaver to get more meat. This is aloe. This is what you use to make healing potions. So I'm gonna pick some of this too. And guess we'll head to the beach. Pick up sticks along the way. There we go. Yeah. Right. So we get hide and savory flesh when we use a skinning knife on these guys. There's different kinds of flesh for different kinds of creatures. Let's see. Point and vitality. And also get these eggs for some food. And it wants us to go to the beach to refill our water skin. Oh. This is an imp. Yay, bleed. And harvest him for hide too. Aw, but he killed the baby. Wasn't me. I didn't do it. Promise. Not this time, anyway. And yes, you can climb on literally anything in Conan. Well, except for stuff in the dungeon. That doesn't count. Oh. And you can drink straight from the water by pressing E. And then if you want to refill your water skin, you just make sure your little dot is over some water. Then go into your inventory. Use to unlock the cooking knowledge. Primitive. There we go. Fire, stone, and what do you know? More branches. Nothing changes. But at least there's more branches here. All right, so we'll make this our little home for the time being. More branches for fuel. So wood would be better, but our journey step hasn't had us make an axe yet, so. Go. Somebody, how did this baby die? I promise I am not killing these babies. But I am harvesting them. You gonna be mad? Okay. No? Not gonna be mad? Okay. That's good. Said that we could come to some kind of arrangement that I would steal your unborn children. You know, like you do. Tasty, tasty unborn children. Wait, do we have 14? All right, so in any crafting UI, if you have fuel, you want to stick it in the fuel cell or square, whatever you want to call it, and then our meat in here, and then you press play. And you don't have to watch it, it'll just do it on its own as you can press play and step away. Eat a cooked meal. Yay. We have completed the survivor and we get supply material. Now, we are going to claim them, but we are not going to open them because it's best to open them when you are kind of at a location that you're going to be at for a while, especially with storage, because when you open them, they're not so heavy now, but they'll be super heavy when you open them because you get a whole bunch of stuff from it. So our next one is going to be Survival Shelter. We'll switch journey. Unlock Apprentice Mason Knowledge. Alright. Craft a stone hatchet. Okay. Take that out. I need more stone. Hatchet. Yeah, I do. Oh, I didn't see that we had that feral flesh. I would have cooked that too. Some stones we can break up. That should be good. But here, cut down a tree. That's it. It won't kill you if it hits you, and you also don't have to continue to hit it to break it up into like chunks and then logs, like some survival games have you do. It's just you cut it down and you get your stuff. Craft a construction hammer, which is right here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. All right, so we're gonna make ourselves a tiny little box right now. Build a wall. Do a wall. Build a door frame. The picker. Right click. Middle mouse wheel. Oh, need more stones. Okay. Gotta keep an eye out because there could be an alligator over there. And wood and twine. Okay. This is New River. It reaches from here to like here, and then the jungle starts. And you got desert. This is the unnamed city. It's a level 60 area, so I don't really want to go in there. And then the tundra, the north, and then the frozen north, and the volcano. Also a level 60 area. So, okay. And I'm thinking this time that we're gonna build up here because you have access to a lot of ores like iron, stone, coal, and an ore that's called star metal that is basically meteorites. They all kind of congregate along this ridge right here, so we're gonna try and live up there eventually. It's kind of near to a it's mid-level but high mid-level place called Mounds of the Dead, and they hit real hard there, so we kind of have to be careful. So yes, door, that's what we were doing. Oh, I have to make twine. Need more plant fiber. There we go. An unlock box maker. See. And then we go to decorations, storage, and that's where we find our wooden box. We definitely don't have anything we need. Oh, we need a lot more wood. So much wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Apparently not nearly enough for this box. I hope you can't hear my phone going off because it's work emails that I'm not going to check. There we go. What do we got? Yeah, we got enough now. Or and these are called shellbacks. They are basically giant tortoises. This is. Oh, here's an imp that I guess Mama killed for killing her baby. It'll be back. Sorry, thought I heard a tiger. Way far away from home, buddy. Oh, come. There you go. My 7 button on my mouse doesn't cooperate. store something. Okay. How about some bugs? Great, we finished that journey. Okay, so what should I start trying for? Strength build or agility build? I like agility builds because you move more fluidly and faster, but strength builds have way more weapons for them than agility builds do. So I would like an opinion. What do you think I should start working towards? We'll get some stuff. Stewie. That actually requires a little bit more levels than we got. Let's see what we can purchase as far as knowledges go. Torches. Melting requires level 10. We are level 8, so we need 2 more levels to learn blacksmithing. Oh. Oh, he killed it already. Womp womp. I bet there's people up here. Oh, look at the pretty sunset. Get my daggers out just in case. Run into... Oh. No, but there, I see more imps down there. Go kill them. Or have a very stern conversation with them, YouTube. I don't want to get in trouble for saying things like kill. Because I would never do that. Ah. Oh, sun's going down. Wow. Got like yourself a little pile of corpses. I'm intrigued by the cave, but I'm also frightened because it's so dark. Plant fiber. Then I can make a torch. But I don't have a one-handed weapon. Okay. I think what we'll do is start with warrior because that gives you the basics of combat. So like dodge. Okay. Kick. Oh, no. That's not kick. I don't. Okay, I did kick. Have to stone glove. Okay. Walking in. Can't remember what I have target lock set to. Do left control. Okay. Oh, it's so dark. But now we have a one-handed weapon, so love that. Okie doke. Make us a torch. Put it on our hot bar. Go. Where did Mom go? Huh. Form a heavy attack. So right click is a heavy attack. I'm out of stamina. Yeah. Ah. Thank you. Okay. I don't like targeting. So I was trying to untarget. It was not working. But we didn't die. So we got that going for us, which is nice. One of our rough wraps. And I have some aloe, so I should be able to, yes. Some aloe potions. And we can probably put that on you. Now. Alright, craft a shield. I do. Oh, I don't want to. Sorry. Finish doing that, because I did want to do that. I only want to make one of those. Gonna have us make aloe again. I have to get some water because I completely forgot about doing that prior to getting on stream. So I will be right back. Yes, ma'am. H2O, agua. All right, Queen. Thank you. Giving me the leg room. Okay. So we made the shield, but then it didn't say it wanted us to do anything. Oh, yeah. Food spoils if you don't, well, refrigerate it, which comes way later. So you will get putrid meat. Don't eat it. Throw it away. Or you can put it in a compost. You make a compost bin to make compost for growing things. But we don't have one of those yet, so throw it away. Let's see. A stone pike. I like pikes. Pikes are fun. Because it's pokey and it keeps you at a distance. So they're kind of nice. But they are a strength weapon. Split this and put some of this in here. And cook up the meats. Okay, cripple an enemy. Now that it's daytime, let's go check out that cave. And the imps therein. Ooh, ooh. Bunny. Wish I could pick it up. Ah, over there. So we're gonna put the bee on our hotbar. All right. Oh. What? Oh. Shit. Run away. He had a skull. That means he is a demon. Shaleback and will kill us. Kill us a lot. Kill us hard. And I don't want to be killed. I'm trying to survive. So if you are ever in trouble and you're on the river, I still hear him behind me. You can go in the water. Because you can swim and nobody else. Or you can climb a tree, because you can climb and nobody else. So, handy information to have when you're in trouble. I wasn't running away. I was living to save another day. I was brave Sir Robin. Okay. And we finished that, and we get brawler hand wraps and some armor repair kits. Beat an enemy with this. Okay. We're almost level 10, and then we can what were we gonna learn? Thanks. Oh yeah, smelting. That was it. Queen. Oh, it's R2. Okay. Well, still, can we not lick the bottom of my feet because it tickles a lot. And in there. Toss these. Hold on to our seeds because we need those to make gruel. Oops. Put that in there. That in there. We need to put down a bedroll. Alright, let's see. Put the bedroll. Alright, so this is a bug. Overlapping with another object or terrain. So it should meld with the land, but sometimes it doesn't. You have to help it. So you hit R. And it aligns with terrain. So, here we go. Alright, so we have a spawn point, and we've got a box with a weapon in it, so we have something to use in case we get unfriended. And so we can have a weapon to go get our stuff. So that's kind of a good thing to do, is to have a weapon handy at your respawn point so that you have something to use, and maybe some heals to get yourself back up to snuff so that you can do the naked run to your where you dropped your stuff. Alright. Oh, we were gonna learn. Nope, we need to get level 10. So we'll go this way. See what we find. Oh, there's people and a crocodile. Oh. Guess the crocodile killed people. Buddy. Hey. Okay. Get him. Aw. You got like the arrows. Right. What weapon does he have? Buddy? Coming to say hey. Why are you walking backwards? Okay. Oh, you.
I never wanted to be here.
I bet. I didn't either. Yet here we are. Okay. And the crocodile will give us reptile hide, which can be used as like regular hide, so we can make some armor and stuff with it. We'll take that. Have a drinky drink. And go back with our stuff. All right. Home crap home. Okay. Drop that off too. Need that. that there, put that there. Inventory management is like the main part of any survival game. And I like to sort my inventory by heaviest first, so in case I go overweight, I know what I need to get rid of. If I can. There we go. Alright, so we can now... Alright, we've unlocked Vitality, so we're up to the first perk in Vitality, which gives us passive health regeneration, so that's super handy to have. Now I gotta decide between strength or agility. I think I'm gonna start with strength because I favor the pike and that's a strength weapon. So we'll start there, and then if we change our mind, we can reset our points once we learn potions. So open our knowledge tab, and we're gonna go to survival. We're gonna learn smelting, gonna learn carpentry, gonna learn iron, and we're gonna learn tanning. Okay. And then, do we have the points for thralls? Do. Don't know that we've got what it takes yet to get a thrall, but we have the option. Okay. So we're gonna get soldier first. An enemy with a weapon. Oh, ooh, just did. Alright, we'll take on the shaleback over here. Okay, just a little swippy swipe. So we'll cook up that meat, and then, yeah. Get rid of that. Alright, so we can't complete, like, the soldier one all in one go because you have to invest, like, 5 attribute points and then 10 attribute points, and so it takes a while. So you can jump from journey to journey. You don't have to, like, stick with one the whole time. So I'll put that on pause until we're about to tick on, like, our 5th strength point, and then I'll flip back to it. So let's do canning. Alright, so we've already ticked off craft a stone skinning knife because we've done that. There are only a handful of things that will, like, tick off automatically like that, and that just happens to be one of them. So we gotta create a corpse and then skin it. Oh, I wonder if that guy is still a demon, or if he's been, because we left the area, if it de-rendered and so it's something else now. Gosh, he followed us a long way, didn't he? Oops, I accidentally hit one. Not a stamina. Okay. Whew. We got lots of stuff to skin now. Missed it. Okay. Okay. Use a pick to get bark. Okay. So, you use a pick on a tree in order to get bark and resin. You don't get as much resin as you do bark, obviously, but that's how you do it. I think we need something like 50 bark to make a tanning bench. Ow, Queen. So, yeah, we put our construction hammer away. We need it now. Construction hammer. It's there. Crafting station. Want smithing. And we need 200 stone, 100 wood, and 50 bark. Okay. So. We had a bunch of wood in here. Got 69. We need 200. We got 69. But we really need 200. So, I'm just gonna leave the 69 in there because it's 69. That's too good to pass up. So we'll get our 50 bark. Go and cut down some wood. Did 100. All right. For this, we'll have our 100. Then we need 200 stone. And I think that I have it set so there is it's 2 times harvesting, so instead of getting one thing you get two. Because that's kind of the sweet spot, I think, where it's not too tedious, but it also doesn't take away the challenge of getting all of the stuff that you need. So oh, too many dogs around my feet. Although Jack knows way more about that than I do. With her so many. I didn't even count. I should have counted. We got our tannery. And the fuel for a tannery is bark. So now we need more bark and tan our hides. Right. See, that's kind of the bad thing about being on a dedicated server is if it's really populated, people kind of just denude the landscape in order to make these huge bases and stuff like that. So it's not as pretty as it is, and not as plentiful in resources as it is in single player. Okay, we got 6. And these tiny trees like this, you can get vines from if they have dangly bits hanging from them. And if I find one, I'll let you know that this one has vines, but those don't, because they don't have any of the dangly bits. Alright, so there's some leather for armor, and got more in here. I'll leave the reptile hide. Got leather crafting. Oh, it's another thing we need to learn. Armor and learn armorer. You can build an armorer's bench and start crafting armor that isn't burlap sacks. Wire leather from the tannery. Right, we got tanner's table. Ooh. That is guy right here. More wood. There it is. I'll go over here. Hopefully I won't find an alligator. Wants to be close personal friends with my skin and meat. Alright, we are 100 wood for the tanning table. Construction. finished that journey. We learned the recipe for an improved Tanner's Table, and it just does things faster, but is also real big. And you'll see what I mean when we're ready to place it. But yeah, it's real big. Right. Should we do armor or blacksmith next? To decide. Let's do blacksmith first, because then we'll get weapons. Let's see. Okay. Says or place furnace. And 50 stone. Oh no! I didn't do it! You ran into me! But Mom didn't see it, so not gonna be mad. Oh, we got enough. Okay. I think we do. 294. Yeah, we do. Plenty. Okay. Ironstone is usually located further into the center here. Like, there isn't a plentiful amount around Noob River because they want you to go north, so they put the resources north. But I know of a couple of little places that have some. Like that down there. I don't know if you can see it, but so there's this hole here, but there's like a archway further down. There's some iron around there. So go for a swim. Hopefully not get a stern talking to along the way. And you can go underwater, and this orange plant here you can use to make orange dye. It's called orange ficus. And these schools of fish or whatever are just they're not real. Like, you can't do anything with them. They're just for ambiance. No, alligator. But we don't have to worry about it because they can't swim. Unlike, you know, real live alligators, but yeah, they can't swim. But he's trying super hard. Okay. Thought there was iron around here. It's proving me wrong and showing me an alligator. Oh, there's some. Little spot. But we don't need much. Come. Things. Fuel. Oh yeah, we got 13 pieces. I guess we can pop down more plant. Yes, you can't get to me. Na, 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 na. Silly alligator. Humans don't see me because they can fire arrows at me in the water. That's kind of the only thing that can hurt you. I was like, what is that? I didn't realize I had my construction hammer out. Let's chop down. There we go. We obtained some fuel. Put the fuel in here. Put the iron in here. Press play. Wait for an iron bar to be born. There it is. We'll just pop it in our inventory. Boom. Blacksmith. For that. Yeah. There we go. Bench. Okay, so we need a lot more iron and a lot more stone. So we're gonna have to get that another time because that's gonna be heading there across the river to the north to get ironstone. We'll do that next time. Thanks for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. Love you bunches. Bye.